Ladies and gentlemen, please secure your valuables, your crafting benches, and any unstable explosives. Irksome has arrived. He walks in squinting at the monitor glow like he's reading ancient secrets nobody ought to know. Says, I got a shortcut. Everybody starts to pray, cause when Irksome gets a fishing, something breaks along the way. Got 3 fish in his backpack, 17 bolts in a shoe, half a map, busted goggles, and a perfect thing to do. Built a staircase to nowhere, said you'll thank me when we're through. Now we got a scenic overlook with absolutely no damn view. He don't yell, he don't flail, just adjusts his crooked grin, says, well, that's a fascinating issue, then dives right in. That's Irksome logic, baby, smooth as bourbon, sharp as rust. Breaks the plan in 17 places, then rebuilds it out of trust. That's Irksome logic, darling, chaos dressed in Sunday clothes. Half catastrophe, half genius, nobody really knows. Big old monster rushing straight at him across the floor. He's too busy reading item stats in size font 4. Everybody shouting, Irksome, like the building's gonna fall. He just mutters 1 quick second like he heard us not at all. Tried to upgrade all his weapons, boom, went half the workshop wall. Called it unexpected testing, wrote some notes and logged it all. He's the kind of man who breaks reality with style, then fixes everything while humming like he meant it all the while. Never rattled, never rushed, cool as midnight in the rain, even when his tiny adjustment causes structural pain. That's Irksome logic, baby, dancing on the edge of doom. Sets off 6 preventable disasters, still improves the room. That's Irksome logic, honey, walking patch note in a vest. If the mission's gone completely sideways, he might actually be best. Now technically, if you ignore the smoke and the screaming and the crater where the kitchen used to be, that's progress. That's Irksome logic, baby. Raise a glass and place your bets. He's the reason for the problem and the reason that it's fixed. That's Irksome logic, darling, squinting at the end of days. Controlled chaos, southern mischief in 17 creative ways. I absolutely meant to do that.
All right, welcome into my cozy little corner of chaos. Hope everyone's been having a good Saturday. It is what day it is, right? Anyway, we're trying Aska again. I've been playing a lot of it the past week or so. I don't remember when I've tried streaming it before. It seems to be stable. I adjusted it one setting. By default, it does not have a cap on your frame rate, and it was, I only knew about this because of the AMD thing. My frame rate was shooting up into the 200s, and my computer cannot handle that. But I capped it, I think, at 60. It might have been 120. Whatever, it works. I guess I'm going to stick with the same save because I forgot to check and see what the seed was, and I really liked that seed. I probably will not be streaming tomorrow. Welcome in, Drasham. Yeah, I'm trying again. Hopefully I won't have any problems this time. Other than dying. Pretty sure I'm going to die at some point. And I have no clue what I was doing in here. I really should have spent some of that time I was playing on my personal save last night, figuring out what I needed to do in here. I don't have enough. Do I have anybody? Got one guy. Okay, I got one person. No food production, building in settlement. Yeah, that's definitely something I need to alleviate. Man, I really wish I knew what I was doing in this game. Right. I was gonna put the... I think there was a Wolfar layer over this way, and I was gonna cut a path through here that's gonna eventually become wide open because deforestation is a thing in this game. Which way am I facing? Huh, the right way. So yeah. Wait a minute, where was that? Oh, over here. Let's see if I can recover this save. I was so angry with the issues I had with the game crashing on me that I have not been on the save since. I think I was really just trying to get some progress on the other save, and as a result, I am struggling. Doesn't help matters that the birch tree I can't cut down until I have iron tools. Part of the, I guess, extra challenge, I'll call it, that I face is that I try to have personal iron tools for myself. Well, some of them anyway, by the time the first winter comes around. Let's see. Winter resilience and iron lungs. Definitely not him. I don't remember how much time I spent explaining the perks that each character has. You've got, I think it's 5 right there. There, no, there they are. You have 2 showing when you're summoning in the character, and then the other 3 are revealed when they get into the world. They also have proficiencies. These stars are very important. This character really needs to be either a farmer or a hunter because of the higher the star rating is on a proficiency, the quicker they'll learn it. And once they get into a higher level with certain proficiencies, you really just don't want to change what they're doing. I think this is the way I was supposed to be going. And of course, nope. That way. Ah, okay. I was worried about The, nope, that one. I was worried about the, well over here getting demolished. Wells are a very important thing in this game. I cannot stress that enough. You really need to have at least 2 wells near where you end up putting your farms, because you're going to use a lot of. Did you turn? You're going to use a lot of water to maintain your crops. And do I have? No, I don't. Itchy nose. I think I'm gonna try something different for once. But yeah, the primary goal when you first start is, one thing, you got to make sure you don't get too many villagers in when you are struggling to get everybody clothed, because you also have to worry about feeding them through the first winter, which is a major thing as well. Part of my issue is I have to get certain buildings built and or upgraded in order to be able to unlock other things. What are you? Uh-oh. I already got a night shifter. Let's start with... Six, seven, eight. Obviously, you gotta also balance their work and sleep life. That's not what I was trying to say. Night shift. Save. Don't remember if I applied that. It's not as big of an issue when they first get summoned in, but after like the first 24 hours of in-game time, if you have someone that specifically has a perk that involves day or night, then you're going to have issues. Assign you. Cancel. Apparently, oh, okay. They're already on that one. Don't lay down. Wake up. Wake up. That's not what I wanted you to do. I don't normally take advantage of the I don't really know what to call it. It's more or less a stamina boost that each of the villagers comes in with, because I just can only process so many things. See, this is the right way. Yes, let's roll. Because that only kills a lot of stamina. And we have deer over here. I also need to unlock the thing so I can get rid of these smaller stones around. Ooh, hello, around this thing. Let's put. our first workshop over here. Wait, can I even build that yet? No, I cannot. I don't think. Got some regression to deal with. Grab the flax while I'm here. Did I run the wrong way? Nope. Let's get our stone and gatherer healed. I know stonecutter was one of them. I'm probably going to move this guy as soon as I get my stuff situated, because I'm really trying to avoid having the residential area and the industrial in the same, like, 5 meters. Now, I don't have a woodcutter yet? Oh, okay. The gatherer was the one that I built already. Somewhere. Let's put this guy over here too, I guess. Might need to cut some trees down first. This ought to be mighty convenient. Bunch of trees that I don't have tools to knock down yet. Well, I can knock that one down. I forgot both of my villagers are set up as builders, so they're not cutting down their own supplies. That's not what I was supposed to be cutting down. Oh well. There you go, have some supplies. I kind of micromanage the rope because sometimes they build the stuff that I don't want them to focus on. And the rope can get really scarce early on. Right? Are both of them built? Nope. Alright. Now to make sure I'm going the right way. In the dark. Wrong button. The one good thing about berries is they also give you some hydration back. And I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Which I kind of sort of am. Okay. Now to try making this workshop work for me. Whoa, wrong place. Thought I did the woodcutter. I have... Oh man. I built 2 stone cutters for some reason. And I am going the wrong way. Alright. Where are they? Okay, there's one right here. Dismantle you so I can build a woodcutter instead. Make sure to pick up all the rope. Excuse me. Build. Actually, I better get these materials up first. Because these guys are idiots when it comes to clearing the area. They'll just start chopping away with the hoe, and the hoe will destroy anything that you hit with it. As far as stuff that's just laid on the ground. Woodcutter. Yes, that's the right one. And more sticks. There's a stick. Can't cut you yet. I really hate these early tools because they do so little damage to the trees and stuff. 8:30-ish. What'd you go away for? Must be hungry. Where is that? There it is. One more. Good job. That way. Maybe now I can finally get that workshop built. Alright. We're gonna go to the side so that's out of the way ish. And that's not going to work. I'm going to have to flatten the land out some first. What level do I want this at? That seems like a good one. Okay, now let's get to the building part. Workshop hut. You'll notice that there's several blocks involved in this particular blueprint. It's because the workshop has different options. Yeah, that'll work. And the options actually have different sizes. At least two of the add-ons are longer than the other two that I've actually worked with. And as a result, it gives you that big block to place your main part down with, so that you don't do like I did and okay. This does not seem to be working out. Let's try this again. Where's the cave? Alright. Pull it back a little bit. Start back here and make sure I can actually get it. Okay. We're good. But yeah, it gives you that huge blueprint to start with, and I know at least with me, I was freaking out trying to figure out how I was going to fit that anywhere at first, and then I started watching other people playing and like, oh, okay, you're not building that whole thing at once. This is getting really annoying. Thought it was clear. Really, I only need the main part to come in and fit on this little ledge thing that I built. Let's not build right there. Guess I'm gonna have to build a parking lot. That's an old joke from when Chisel Chip was first playing this game. Someone made a joke about him building a parking lot because he was spending this ungodly amount of time flattening out a bunch of land, and that's not what you're supposed to do in this game. Especially in the first year, you're trying to get your stuff down so that you can make clothing and all, and get your characters. What the hell? Oh, get your guys' clothes so that they can survive the winter, and also make sure you have food. Maybe it'll fit now. Please fit. No, that's too close. This is really weird. Okay, it's not because I'm standing in the way. I don't want to get this thing too close to where the entrance is going to be, because that'll be another problem. Okay, it looks like I might finally be able to get this thing built. Uh-oh. I need some water. Oh, that's right, I got a well built. Another thing that you really do not want to do in this game is put your buildings too close together for various reasons. The workshop is a primary example with its expansions. You really don't want to get too close with the other buildings. Alright, I need 4 sticks and 6 long sticks. Alright, I'll chop this one down. And keep forgetting that I need water. Really gotta stop doing that. As bad as I picked on Chisel about doing that. Alright. Have a sip. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and... That's not what I'm looking for. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and place that before I make the mistake of hitting it with the wrong tool or something and breaking it. Well, there used to be I'll call it a glitch, where if you had it at this point where you placed the blueprint on the well over the water dispenser but had not finished building it, you could terraform over it to change the elevation of it before you built it. And they got rid of that because they were rude. Where's the entrance at for this thing? Right here? Probably. Let me go chop some more stuff down. Yeah, this game is real fun to struggle with while streaming because you've got so much thinking you have to do, and you're supposed to be paying attention to your audience as well. Let's see, today's Saturday. I wonder if Casey decided to do something anyway. And we're ready. I think this is a 2-stager too. Nope. Can I make it yet? Yes. I need a lot of stone. Hey, there's some stone. I conveniently can't break that. I forgot. I might put the farm over this way. That's not enough of that. Can't break that. There's one. I really need that big axe and big pickaxe so I can break these bigger trees and rocks. Build components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough of that for now. I need some sticks. Run up here and get some more sticks. I can't remember how many I need. I am starting with the pickaxe for once because I really need it to break these bigger stones. Inventory. Put you right there. Yay! Unfortunately, this rock has higher HP than the smaller ones do. Yeah, I really need to start doing something during the daytime to be fair towards you, Trajan. I keep trying to talk myself into just picking a day randomly to stream during the daytime because that's part of my issue. The few people that are actually interested in watching my streams either live in the UK or have actual things called jobs, and their time is a little more precious than mine is, for example. There was a bunch of stones over here somewhere. Right over here real quick. Actually, I think I'll see how many stone blades I can make right now before I pick these up. Oh, I gotta find some food. I think I just did. Really? Once again, I really need my iron tools. Every time I start a new seed, I go through this struggle because I've already been through the initial phase, and it just gets under my skin because, oh, I should be able to do this faster than this. Grab these. 7. Those didn't last very long. Ooh, hello. Another guy would be very smart right now. I guess I need to go ahead and assign one of the 2 daytime workers after I get this guy in to gathering food. Smokers already. Bane of my life. Really? So I have... Oh, there's one. Alright, so I gotta find one more for that. Run over here to the workshop so I can make a bigger axe. Or not. I need some sticks. There's some sticks. Yeah, that burger I had for dinner is not agreeing with me at all. Ah, you're another one like me. Yeah, lately, especially, I have had so many issues with staying awake till like 3 a.m. at the earliest. It's not even funny. Um, right. I was doing something. I don't even remember what all I got to do to be able to unlock the mine hut and get the smelter and charcoal maker. I assume that as soon as I place the mine hut down, I can get the smelter uh, and charcoal thing at least. I hate smokers. They're these big rabbit things, for lack of a better way of describing them, that they literally eat anything they can get their paws on. Rocks, the Jotun blood things that I used to summon my villagers in, iron. It's insane. There's a lot of water over here. But yeah, my next step is I gotta upgrade the wood, stone, and food collecting places that I can't seem to find. To tier 2 in order to unlock tier 2 of the workshop. I think that unlocks the I think that unlocks the mine hut. Where am I? Ooh, I'm over there. See a fire. Woodcutter's hut. Where's the other one? I am passing by all kinds of ways. Rope. Rope. And get started chopping stuff down. Oh, the first blood moon already. Coming from that direction. Isn't that? No, that's to the west. This is gonna suck. Do I have a... Yes, I do. I heard him beating up on something. There they are. Hey, come here. And let that build back up. It says to hold R to harvest them. That's just really slow. So what most people that have figured this out do is just attack the bodies. Okay. Where'd I kill the other one? Over there. That's gonna be difficult. I'm just gonna have to do this one the slow way. Okay, now I need to find the other one. Oh yeah. Forgot I was cutting this. But yeah, the whole point behind the game is to automate it where you're doing almost nothing yourself. You basically give jobs to all of your villagers to where they're doing all the work, which is extremely understated and let's just cheat. Where is my gatherer pit? Do I not have one? Okay. Well, that's gonna have to be fixed right now. Build gatherer's pit. Alright, how many? Let's just drop those out. Alright, let's chop down a couple more trees. One day I'll be able to set up a schedule for this game that actually works right. I I am not great at strategy, and it shows. Did I just say strategy? I meant strategy, of course. And of course, I ran out of stamina again. Alright. Over here. Upgrade you to a HUD as well. You are berries. I will pick you. Pick you too, because you heal. Garlic and onion are the only food items that actually heal for some reason. You actually can catch a cold in the wintertime if you let your body get too cold. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen to me, so I can point it out when it happens. The remedy for it is to drink garlic soup, which sounds extremely terrible. I love garlic, but I don't love garlic by itself. Don't roll away. I kinda need y'all. Wow, this is slow. Ah, I got 3 that time. I'm gonna leave those on the ground. My axe is starting to take some damage. Where is... Well, inventory. I have over 5, so I might as well go back to the camp and start up another villager. Am I going the wrong way again? Yes, I am. I'm over here. Which is probably not the right place. Wow, really? There's a lot of Jotun bloodstones around here. The amount of running in circles around my camp I am doing is just hilarious. Okay, I found it. Where is... There it is. Soggy Discomfort is one of the perks you do not want because it's not a perk. Alright. Now to find some more stones. Actually, what do you guys need? Important thing to note, you see the icons in the top left corner. That's because I'm pinning the recipes or build locations. What that does is set a priority for the builders to build those things first, which comes in very handy. What is that? No seeds yet. So we need stones, logs, and sticks. Apparently they removed the gathering hut as a factor in unlocking the workshop. But I really need to upgrade that anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it while I'm doing the others. Excuse me. Alright. I need to find some stones nearby so I can finish these builds up. I also need better stamina because stamina sucks. Stones and logs. Oh, another thing that if you get into the game might be important to know. The scanning feature makes everything glow orangish yellow, right? Well, it doesn't do that for trees that you have felled but not chopped up. So if you're chopping in the dark and you lose the tree somehow, which I have done, so I know it's a thing, you're pretty much better off just waiting till morning. What do you want? Oh, you probably want a house. You have 3 guys, right? Yeah, I do. Let's assign you there. Make sure neither of y'all have... Okay, neither one of you have a nighttime thing. I really wish I knew where the bad people are around here, because I'm about to have to put down some flags for one of my guys to start collecting food. I feel like I need to do it with this guy. Anyway, inventory. I have 3 Jotun blood shards. Oh, that is what those are called, right? Nope, just Jotun blood. Right, I needed some stones. Okay. You don't necessarily need to be right up against it like I am, but it's probably in your best interest to uh, build your base near both types of trees. Even later on, you end up needing the um, fir tree parts for things like repairs. Hopefully I won't have to deal with a whole lot of that, because I really hate doing repairs. Yay, there's some stones. Y'all have fun. My neighbors are being really loud today. Can't imagine why. It's not like tomorrow's Father's Day. Part of the reason why I'm not streaming tomorrow is we're going to my dad's house to celebrate, and I don't think he even is aware of it. To put some clarity on the situation. My dad likes to cook food all the time for us. Like, whenever he feels like cooking, he just cooks for everybody. Not that I'm complaining. What do you want? Could not. Oh, it's because I haven't placed any flags down yet. These used to be a pain in the butt because there were so many different flags you had to keep. Do I have any trees nearby? Dwarf tree. Dwarf tree. Guess that's gonna be a no. Oh, there's one. Dwarf spruce. That's what they're called. Of course you... Ooh. Okay. Not quite sure what I'm standing next to. Oh, that's just part of the scenery around the beach area. Oh well. Pretty sure this is still in range. Yep. And I don't have another guy going yet. I need to alleviate that problem. Axe is about to die already. Can't tell about the pickaxe yet. But I'm going to go ahead and do this. Because I know I need them. Inventory. Yep, that one's pretty low too. Alright. Now I need to head back this way. I'm not entirely sure, by the way, what all shows up by default on the compass up above. I know the campfire does, and apparently the wells do. And I need to go that way. Yeah, that way. Not the other way. Whoa, wait a minute. I need to go hit up the ball. The world. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Eric can count. Storm Fort. This is one of the perks that I was talking about earlier about being tied to daylight and or nighttime. Twilight, sunrise vigilant. They recover stamina slightly faster when working in the sun. So, obviously, that's somebody you want working during the daytime. I'm not going to comment on the name. One of the issues that someone I have seen recently complained about is there's only so many names in the game for the villagers, and as a result, where's the well at? As a result, for example, my other save, I have, I think, 4 Fredericks. Look at all this litter. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Also, another issue with the villagers and surviving the first winter. Obviously, these shelters are not going to provide them from much comfort from a blizzard, for example. So you have to start building cottages, which is the next level. Excuse me, is the next level of housing, and those use tier 2 logs and stuff like that to build them. A lot more materials, basically. Anybody that has seen working like the chisel was making knows what the cottage looks like, because that's what the blueprint he was using to expand the area he was flattening out. I don't need the stump right now, I need the fur. I also need to pick where I'm going to put the chieftain's hut. Well, I might as well chop it down now. Another thing you have to be careful of, like when you're chopping down the stumps. All this debris that was near that stump also got hit by my axe with that last hit. It's a bit of an issue. Sometimes it's worse than others. I was gonna... I guess I need to do the flattening. Alright. Hey, Mr. So-called builder. A little help would be nice. Especially since I keep trying to run up small cliffs. One more. Why did you... I need to change my active tool like yesterday. But yeah, once I get to 4 villagers is when I start worrying about the housing. I was making a road. I tried to keep most of my first 4 or 5 people as builders as long as possible, because it just makes building things faster. But the drawback to that, doing that, is that I have to do all of the not gathering, but harvesting. That's the proper word, I think. I gotta do the chopping and the mining, pretty much. This guy is interesting. New guy. He has 2 stone cutting perks, and he's terrible with wood. Yeah, this is definitely going to be my stone cutter. I've already got 2 builders. I might as well go ahead and set him up now. I got to remember to start using this thing more often. You might have noticed, I don't remember if I've mentioned this before, but when you go to a workstation, and there's one, and open the menu for it, which is the T button, this is the same screen that opens up when you go to the tab menu to structures. And I think that was the stone cutter. Brings you right back here. Yeah, that was the stone cutter. So it saves time if you're on the other side of the village or the map, and you need to make a small change. One problem with that, and it's not really a problem, it's just a caveat. You cannot interact with the buildings and villagers while you are sleeping. Which sounds kind of obvious, but which way am I facing? The wrong way. And get over here to the hut so I can update it. Upgrade, I mean. Oh, let's chop you down. But yeah, it's sort of realism in that you shouldn't be able to interact with your villagers while you're asleep. I guess that's what the logic they were going by when they implemented that. Hey, come here. I needed to make a... How many? The inventory is the one thing that is not easily accessible from the left side of my keyboard, and it aggravates the crap out of me. The reason that I keep chopping the tree trunks up is that's the primary source of I might as well take those two. It's a primary source of firewood to survive the winter. Sticks. There's some more. All right. Put all of that on you. And what do I need? Of course, I just used all my sticks. Well, there's some sticks. 4, 5, 6. I need 8. No sticks over here. Guess I'll need to chop another tree down. Oh, hey Casey. I was wondering what happened to you. No, you don't get, most people that are used to playing these games call it Valheiming because Valheim's where it started, I think. But no, you don't get tree damage from getting hit by them. They just push you to the side. All right, now I have now I have 2 of them. Go ahead and drop that stuff off. I need 6 big rocks. Do I need any small rocks? Nope. There's 2. Maybe I should go ahead and plant a... But that needs more sticks. There goes that one. I swear. I'm already hearing smolkers all over the place. Resource flag. Put that down so they'll know to look over here. You're just mad because you got hit by trees and it hurt. The reason I was asking is about the resources for Windrose is I have the Rapier of 1,000 Cuts that somebody in the stream was mentioning, and I can, like I told you before, all you have to do is pass off the item to another person's character and have them hand it right back, and they'll have the recipe for it, right? I went ahead and made a copy of the thing to bring with me. I was wondering if y'all wanted to use different weapons, in which case I can bring what I have. I don't have a whole lot. I know I have the sturdy saber, possibly the sturdy rapier, and I might have a halberd. Halberd does blunt damage, but it's slow, so I don't really enjoy playing with it. I got used to using just rapiers and whatever pistol I have. Fun concept, which makes sense when you think about it, is the rifles and blunderbusses and all that are two-handed weapons. So, forgot I even had that axe. So the pistols can come in quite handy with certain scenarios. Bosses do not count as those. I like to rock a pistol and rapier combination because they use the same stat, and I don't have to hit a button to swap between the two. Well, I have to hold a button. You can have them both equipped at the same time is what I meant. I swear, if I keep doing that, I'm gonna break my neck. I was supposed to be looking for stones. There's some stones. Do you have the stones? Make sure I'm using the right one. Sometimes Aska will jump over to the newer of two of the same item if you have a second one made, and it gets really annoying. For example, I gotta fix my hotbar again. One thing that's somewhat preferable in Aska is go to the inventory. When you equip an item, it leaves your inventory and goes into one of your slots over here on the side. I forgot I have absolutely nothing on this character. That can come in handy, like if you're picking stuff up and you don't have anything in your hand. That's one more slot you can take up with whatever you're picking up if you just put something in your hand. This one? No, I think it's this one. Where is the mine hut? I probably passed it already. Oh. Down here. Mine hut. Oh, I can make it. And it is where I thought it was. So you need stones too. Oh, that's done. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the weaver. Although I don't have a guy over here to make anything. Session. Workstation. 2 builders. And I forgot to put the guy on his house. Oh, right. I forgot I made him into a stone cutter. I really need to put somebody in the workshop, but I also really need somebody in the cookhouse that I haven't even built yet. I noticed you didn't respond to Dratham's question, Catesy. I also keep noticing that I look towards my other screen like that's where my microphone's at, which it's not. Inventory. Okay, I have enough Jotun blood. Which way is back to... that way. Sort of. There it is. Okay. So, I think I am going to... oh, no. Chisel would be proud of my parking lot building in this game. Casey, I don't think you're aware of that particular thing, but the first time Chisel was playing this game, he was doing it multiplayer with Kaz and somebody else, Poison Blade and Roland, and he kept making these huge flat areas around his base, and everybody that has played the game was like, dude, what are you doing? Why is that still there? Oh, because I haven't finished. Oh, okay. I apparently don't have a hoe anymore. Who'd have thought that would be a problem? I have gone past it twice. Alright. Okay, L. This doesn't seem to be working out too well. And now I have to get back up there. Dismantle and rebuild it. Interesting. I get the feeling like I'm wasting my time here. Cook station. Cooking hut. I do not remember this thing being this big. I need this tree out of my way. Now, where is the tree stump? Get that out of the way, since that also blocks my terraforming tools. Sometime today. Ooh, splinter. $9:30. I never did decide how long I was going to be playing, because this game can be very time consuming if you let it. Just ask my bedtime at 7 o'clock in the morning this morning. Alright. Oh, I need to cut you too. Ooh. I need to eat. That's good enough for now. Oh man. Oh, I forgot to shake on the traffic settings and figure out what's going on with that artifacting thing. Okay. Maybe now I can build it. Maybe I should do some more of this first. There are two reasons why the red squares show up like that. If it's too steep of an angle, sometimes it'll do that, and obviously if you have things like tree trunks growing in the way, it'll do that. So you try building the cookhouse again. Cooking hut. I'll get it right eventually. Actually, that needs to be closer. I can't believe I forgot about that. That needs to be close to a well. Get this out of the way. Where is the well? There it is. Go ahead and chop this down so it's not in the way. Actually, let's go get some water first. I don't know if this is relevant to anybody that's watching my streams, but this game is fully controller compatible. Don't know how, because there's a lot of different commands involved, but it's compatible. Alright. I think I'm gonna build the cookhouse down here. Don't know what I was thinking. Cut across that. Alright, now I'm gonna build the cookhouse. Oh, okay. Build the cooking hut. Ta-da! Okay, there's that. Is that what I'm looking for? Nope. It's up here. Do I have any fiber? No. It's not good. We got over here cabbage. Go ahead and chop that because I know I need it. And it happens to be in the way too. I think. Yep, it is. Actually, I'm not sure if they use radial menus. The main reason that they did it was so that it would be Steam Deck compatible, I believe, but I didn't give it much of a chance because my brain just refused to move to a controller with such varied commands. I'm sure I was overcomplicating it because I do that a lot, but I just could not grasp what it was trying to get me to do. I do remember that one of the D-pads had something to do with one of the hotbar slots, and I could not wrap my brain around that at all. I really need to stop chopping this stuff up and let somebody else do it. Another thing that's really important with this game is the Jotun blood shards obviously glow in the dark, even when you don't use the scan. And damn it. Of course, sunlight comes the one time I don't want it. So hunting these things down is a lot easier during the nighttime. That's what I tend to do. I'll do a lot of something to kill time during the day. And then when it starts getting closer to nighttime, I will head off to where I'm looking for the stones to be at. Sometimes I look out, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I run into something I really didn't want to. For example, I would not want to run into a wolfar right now, because I don't have the iron battle axe. Right there. I really don't need to be summoning another villager, but I don't have a choice. I have 4 left. Blossom Tender. That's probably going to be a gardener. I think I'd rather have this one than have somebody that's directly tied to daylight. Don't get me wrong, the daylight things do come in handy, but when you have someone that you really need to change over to night shift for some reason, and you can't because of that, it puts a bit of a downer on things. Wrong tool. Okay, that's better. That was really bothering me for some reason. Get that huge cliff out of the way. What you eating, guys? So gross. Right, I needed more fiber for the rope. That looks like a fiber plant. Yep, that's flax. That's flax. There's another Jotun blood shard. Oh, Drasham, Casey just started playing Soul Mask the other day. She's not very comfortable playing combat games, and she actually struggled a little bit from what she said with Enshrouded at first. And she has not made it past repairing the mask. I bought the game the other day just because I couldn't resist seeing just how terrible the fighting was, and I did not repair the mask on my character either, but it was because I went to the wrong ruins. I came across, I don't know what level all of the enemies were, but at least one of them was a level 10, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die. And I didn't. I got very close with one enemy, They did the stab you to the thing to where you lay down bleeding out, and I ate something, and I guess that was healing me a little bit. So I can finally say I played a game and did not die the first night. It was actually kind of fun, all things considered. What was I doing? Right, I gotta get started. Let's pin that first. Oh, you are waiting on flax. I mean, a rope. Which I had more of than I thought I did. Alright. Let's start cooking some stuff. That's not the gathering place. Right. So, unfortunately, the cooking station requires you to unlock the recipes before you can assign them if you have someone assigned to the cooking hut. Pretty straightforward after that. For the first time, I actually unlocked cheese making on my personal save, and it was a little bit underwhelming because it only gives you 3 recipes, but everything was unlocked immediately. Yeah, you are definitely gonna be a farmer. And you have nowhere to live. Dang it. Village cook. Oh, that's because I cooked. They're gonna be tired of the egg soup real quick. Because that's the only thing I got right now. Actually, don't I have some berries? Negative. They ate that piece of cabbage. This is another one of those things that really messes with your early game. Alright, I am fed. Now I need to build a 5th shelter. I guess it's the 6th shelter. Can't believe I have 6 of these things for once. One, two, three, 4. Oh. I was counting the shelter over the fire as a shelter. Yep, hurry up. Go get your long stick so I can put the rope in. Man, that sounds really terrible. It's already 10 o'clock. I guess I can't really complain. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are actually out partying and stuff. Let's break these down so I can make some more rope, because I'm sure I'm going to need it. So do the breakdown. Okay, that sounds worrisome to me. Where am I going? Really? You guys can find that stuff. Really need to get a... Oh, right. I needed to get a cottage started. Nope, there's nothing down here. Housing, cottage. Guess I might as well help them. Oh, right. I finally remember what I was trying to say. To do the shredding the bark like I did earlier, you just go into your inventory and hover over it and then hit shift click and it'll shred it. It's a quicker way of doing something you can do while moving around, so I just do it that way because it's faster. I don't see any more bark, so I can't demonstrate. There's some. Inventory. Yeah, see the bottom line where it says left shift and click to harvest. That just turns it into fiber quickly. Actually, I need to drop one back on the ground so I can show the long way and destroy something. You hold R to harvest. So there's basically two ways of doing pretty much everything in this game. And nobody does the long way. Alright, am I even going the right direction? Sort of. I think I am gonna put one about right there. One neat thing about this game is when you make a pin on the map, direct my character in the right direction, it does this little beam of light thing to show you where to go. Oh look, another flax plant. Was that another one too? Yep. Do I have any? I have just enough sticks. Build. Resource flag. Oh. Okay. Now, if you don't get cooking out of the way very soon, after you get up to 4 or 5 villagers, you're going to find yourself in a world of hurt real quick. More blacks. Missed this already? The simple ingredients don't really provide much satiation. I think I pronounced that the right way. They actually have a tier system now in the game where they start preferring specific foods as they get higher in their assigned jobs, and it becomes a headache really quick. Turn that back off and turn around because I'm going the wrong way. Where is the cave? Right there. In the clearing I just left. Let's see if you guys got it built yet. Oh, you did. Awesome. Maybe I should go get a torch first. That was a mistake. Inventory. What do I have firewood for? Build torch. What do we need? I need rope. I don't like the fact that it automatically equips the torch when you make it. I think it does that when you just pick it up off the shelf too, but I'm not sure. And I'm not going to do that yet, because I just remembered I have to build my coal maker and... What is this? Oh, that's a rock. And my bloomery before I do anything. Coal maker. Probably passed you already. Yes, I did. This thing is huge. Yeah, let's put you right here. Definitely gonna be needing some firewood soon. Initially they made it to where you had to use only firewood to make coal with in the coal maker. I noticed in my personal save the other day that I got enough. No, I do not. Now I is worried. I noticed in my personal save the other day that they let you use 4 different things. I don't know if that all of those unlock with the improved version or what, because I didn't notice until after I had made it, because I was really slow with getting somebody working on it. That more flax, yep. That's what I'm looking for. I really wish there was a way to make it where my character specifically does not pick up seeds, because they end up clogging my inventory. I need those too. Build me some blades. 1, 2. Oh, I got specifically how many I needed. It's kind of funny. Another reason why I'm not going to be on tomorrow is I am loosely planning on joining Drunken Dragon Gaming's Aska stream tomorrow. Unfortunately, it depends on what time I get home from my dad's. I have no clue what I'm trying to do right now. Where am I even at? Run over here so I can make another axe. Actually, okay, my pickaxe is still good for now. I really need to get somebody working over here making tools. What did I need for this? Oh. Okay, we're in business, other than the fact that we don't have people. Oh crap. Let's assign you to a bed and take a look at your character. Right. Who was the... You. Daytime, good. This one's gonna be made into our workshopper, Amelia. And don't know why I did that. Let's start with the basics. One of those. One of those. That. 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 And that. Oh, gotta build the farm first. Let's see, there was this one. Didn't I have another one over here somewhere? That's not one. I really need to pick a good spot for my farm. For obvious reasons. Where did it go? Apparently I was not at it. Is it over here? There it is. Like I said before, the farm really needs to have at least 2 water sources nearby. That way they don't run out of water in case they use all of it on one location. You can make up to 3 plots per farm, so it's kind of easy to run out of water. Okay, get all the sticks. I really need to have another well nearby, and I am not seeing one. What's that? There's one. So I think I'm gonna put the farm in between the two. Well, the farm itself doesn't need to be near the water, but the plots do. The less travel the farmers are having to do between the water sources and the outhouse and the plots, the better they're doing. This one? This one. I conveniently need water. I tend to How did I miss that one? Oh, wrong one. I thought I had seen one over here. Okay. This is really good. Yeah, this is gonna be my farm area. I am probably going to keep doing the farm by myself throughout the first winter, just because it's easier to maintain the flax plants myself than to try dedicating someone early on. Uh, I don't really push growing my own food until after the first winter's over. And we're after 10 already. Yeah, get that out of my way. Chop this one down. Forgot what else I was trying to get built. Oh, the cottages. Right. I need to get some rope started. Getting already. Workshop tasks. Add. Stick to 5. That way, even after they've made those materials to make all the tools that I have it set to make, they'll have spares on hand for building purposes as well as crap, stone again. Wait a minute, was that stone or logs? Nope, that's stone. Need 3 more. I forgot what I was saying now. I really gotta stop interrupting myself like that. Forgot what I was talking about completely. Oh, the materials. Especially the rope is a very hot item early on. I really need to check the gatherer's hut, excuse me. Make sure that they are seriously searching for fiber. Well, no, we'll keep that at medium. One thing that they did do that was very instrumental or something is these numbered boxes down here up under the icon. Lets you set a maximum amount they will put in this case, the gatherer's hut. I can't see needing more than 50 seeds right now. I didn't realize how important this was until yesterday. Because I had not the gatherer's hut, something else. Oh, one of my warehouses was stuffing stuff in the wrong containers. Because I have what's called a small materials storage or something like that. And it was it holds a lot of different, can hold a lot of different items, and I had set the priority down to none, and they were still stuffing stuff into those containers that didn't belong in them, which was making me very angry. Actually, I am right by the mine. I need to use it. Yeah, I'm gonna use a hammer inside of a mine. Three? Three. I really hate to be taking up space in my inventory with these iron ores, but I really need the stones right now. Of course, they're smokers. Actually, I need to go handle them, because they will eat everything I own that is laying on the ground. That way. Thank you. Hi there. Ooh. Mushrooms. I can make another recipe for that. You're not who I was looking for. Number 6. Bet I know what's this being held up by. Yep. Good job, guys. Carry on. Ooh. I'm gonna knock you up because I need the stones. I probably should go ahead and plan on making a second cottage, but I really need to get started making clothes. I have a certain amount of days that I'm not sure about before winter, and I have to have clothing for all of my guys, not just me. I'm gonna do this so that I can now I can come over here and hopefully do the same. And that's not working out too well. What do you need? A lot of rope. And I don't have a guy doing trees. forgot what all games I was doing right now. Oh, great! Another blood moon. So happy. No. Oh, great. They're gonna go after my other stuff. At least I don't have to worry about them going after my villagers as much. Oh, bye! Oh, good. Nope. That one. Oh, right. I need to get a spike club started. Oh. Forgot about my shortcut. That's a lot of bone. And then there's this guy. You see the great sword this guy's holding? Sometimes, they will drop their weapons like that. Did I forget something about you? No, everybody's got a home for the moment. What was I talking about? Oh, the weapons. After you get your metal working shop upgraded to the improved metal working shop, there's a bench in there called the Tinkerer's Bench, I believe, that lets you research those weapons, which they're normally used in the process, but you gain a percentage of knowledge towards learning how to make an improved weapon of that type. See if I have any fiber. Yes, I do. Just a little bit, though. Yay! Now I need to place the other guy. I'm only placing this tower here so I can use his blueprint to get rid of these rocks. Pretty sure that's not supposed to be a thing, so don't tell the devs. DDG taught me that a couple of days I guess that was Sunday. So I guess I'll put the glimmering right here. Apparently I am on top of something. Let's do this the simple way. Because I guess I want this to be the same level. Maybe a little bit taller. Oh, there's something here. Build. Watchtower. Right there. Cancel. Now try the glimmery. Much better. Oh. Screw it, it's close enough. I don't like having the footprints be crooked like that because it can interfere with getting other things closer than they can be. One of the major ways of... What did I need the rope for? I needed the rope for the college. One of the major deterrents for smokers is torches, which they're afraid of. Which works great until it starts raining. Oh, right here. And I really got to get somebody cutting wood. Oh, out of stamina again. Imagine that. How many builders do I have? 2. And I have, what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, as soon as I get this cottage built, I'm going to have to summon another villager. I really need to get somebody in the cooking hut, and I really need to get somebody cutting wood. Did I have somebody for cutting wood yet? I don't think I did. Alright. Hopefully that's enough rope. Well, gonna be enough rope. Nine doesn't sound like enough. Come down here. And it was not enough. Let's get over here, start chopping these smaller things up because they're easy to manage quickly. Build some more rope. And now all of that bark I just used up, I get to limit it because I need 30 of them to finish this thing up. I think it's 30. Yep, 30. Wait, is my axe gonna break soon? I hope not. All right. And of course, well, let's get all this bark up. Wow, I actually got most of it. Where's on the other side? Okay. Chop down a couple more of these little trees. Oh, right. I don't have an axe. I'm pretty sure that punch would have hurt. Eight more rope on that one. Yay. Bark. Bark, bark, bark. Oh. $15. I don't think that's enough. I need another 10, I think it is, for the farm itself. For the plot itself. And I was right. Nope, I need 8. Still don't have 8, but it's easier to get. Oh, hello. Yay. Right, I need to set up a rake. see what I need to make one of my own. Of course I need rope. And 2 more sticks. Over yonder. Or is it? Thank you. Here. Have some sticks. And that. And that. And that. And that. Not that. I forgot earlier. I think. To make the armor things. Okay. That. Righty then. Oh, I forgot one. The cape. There is a bug in the game now where my workshopper starts making the flimsy armor stuff even though it's not in my current task list. It annoys the crap out of me, but there's nothing I can do about it. Alright. Oh, right, I needed to go to the beds and the firewood holder in the cottage. Build furniture. I need to cook. Mushrooms. Fire's probably, yep, fire's out. Other way. All right. I am going to call it here. It's almost 11 anyway. This game can be very draggish when you're playing by yourself, which I don't mind. It's not exactly the most riveting content when you're doing a lot of the same stuff over and over. It'll be interesting if I manage to make it back in time for... Oops, don't let my food burn. It'll be interesting if I make it in time for DDG's stream tomorrow, because the general plan is to have like 3 or 4 people playing. I think the max you can have is 4 for Aska. I could be wrong. That's not a stone, that's the other thing. That's a flag. But yeah, I can't remember if I think I'm set up for Enshrouded on Tuesday. I will probably be back on with Conan Thursday. It's going to be a bit of a short week without having done Sunday. I'm tinkering with the idea of moving off Sunday in general. I might not. It just depends on how things go. But I will... First of all, I will eat something before I die. But yeah, I'll be back with Enshrouded on Tuesday for sure. Have a good one, and I hope everybody has a good week-ish until Tuesday. Take care.
Well, now, nothing exploded too badly. I'd call that progress. Server still breathing, bass still upright. That's a strong result for a Tuesday night. Missed 3 warnings, ignored 1 sign, still crossed the finish just mostly fine. Squint at the monitor, leaning close. Was that important? Nobody knows. Chat saw everything, clipped every fail, yet somehow we're here with another tale. Balancing all things, chaos and part. Mischief with method, that's more my art. Didn't break the system just out of spite, merely stress tested it live tonight. Arcs on 1, acceptable damage done. Bit of a mess, but honestly fun. Anomaly working within the design. If it all held together, that counts as fine. Irks on 1, crooked grin, easy stride. Little disruption, nothing to hide. Hit like, subscribe before y'all roam. Same strange signal next time you're home. Doesn't say much about the older scars. Some roads get traveled without memoirs. Takes things easy till the moment turns. Then suddenly somebody important learns. Gets along mostly, keeps things light till trouble walks in and picks a fight. Then it's sarcasm sharp as a switchblade grin. Mischief says hello, balance checks in. Now, I ain't saying I caused the issue, but I was nearby. Big difference. Someone, another stream in the books. Questionable choices and concerned looks. Calm in the static, strange by design. Thanks for riding this crooked line. Dark someone, tip your hat, kill the light. We'll probably do worse tomorrow night. Till then, keep your systems loosely sewn. This has been Irksome 1.